Hello, it's your boy RS Cobb, and this is my review analysis of V for Vendetta by Alan Moore. Remember the 5th of November of gunpowder, treason, and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. Famous lines from the movie and from the book. Um, the book was written by Alan Moore, and it was drawn artist David Lloyd. It is a graphic novel. It said on my bookmark in there somewhere. Well, yeah. Uh, some of the other people that helped work on this book include colorers Steve Whitaker and Theobald Booth, and also the letterers are Jenny O'Connor, Steve Craddock, and Alita Fell. The book was originally published as individual series in Warrior magazine, and then it was picked up by DC and published as a 10-issue series, and then it was officially published as a graphic novel around 1987, 1992, by Vertical, and pretty thick, man. 286 pages if you include the extra content at the end. If you don't include the extra content, then it's about 265 pages. Uh, it is a genuine graphic novel, although it is broken up into 3 books. Um, each book has a different name, and then each book has an average of 12 chapters, and each chapter has a different name. The book does go over the 3 arcs, of story structure. First arc, second arc, third arc, or first act, second act, third act, the inciting incident, the setup, the rising conflict, you know, uh, the middle part, and then the conflict resolution of the story, which is the third act. Um, the first act ends on page 88, and it bleeds into the second act, which is also the second book of the story, which tells a lot of the main story points outside of just the initial revenge tale. If I had to say whose story it is, there's definitely 4 main characters, which is P, our main anti-hero slash protagonist, Evie, a young girl who he saves, um, Detective Finch, or Mr. Finch as they call him in the graphic novel, and Adam Susan. We basically experience the story through the point of views of these 4 characters and the people that they associate with or know. The story really, I can't really pinpoint who the backstory it is, but every character has their own goals. For instance, V is to start anarchy to get the British people to rise up against the tyrannical government. Evie is her goal goes from being just wanting to make money to survive to wanting to be fearless, then to wanting to help people. Um, Dr. Finch's goal is to stop the terrorist known as V, and Adam Susan's goal is just to run the country. That's all he does. He's the leader, as they call him. England prevails. The story does have a solid arc. You see at the beginning that the people are pretty much docile to what's going on. They know that they're in a tyrannical society, but they kind of don't want to do anything about it because they're comfortable. And then by the end, the people are so frustrated with the violence and everything that's going on with the tyrannical government and with these that they start to uprise and riot in the streets. Um, I would say the main character who changes, the main 2 characters that change are Evie and Mr. Finch. Evie goes through a traumatic experience when she's captured by the Finger Man and basically thrown in prison and tortured. And in prison, she finds a letter by a woman named Valerie who tells her, like, I may never see you, I don't know what you're going through, but I love you. You are important. Even if you die in this place, just know that you are important to someone. To me, I love you. And that gives Evie the strength to endure the punishment that she's going through. And by the end of it, when you find out that it was all just a ruse by V to make Evie fearless. And it does work because at the end of the book, she goes from a scared little girl to now becoming the next V, the next terrorist, or the next anti-hero, because one man's terrorist is another man's hero. In some situations, not all the time. And as far as Mr. Finch, his thing is that he wants to take V no matter what. So he starts off not knowing who he is, not knowing how he thinks, to happen to take drugs to recall what happened before V even surfaced, to understand, okay, our government did a lot of bad stuff, and this is why V rose up. And now I kind of understand where he's coming from. Maybe it'll be a lot easier for me to find him. And Biggs goes from being the typical, yes man for the government detective to, being more like, laid back. I kind of wanted just to leave that life behind. Like, he tells his partner, like, hey, look, it's time for me to go. Like, I'm going to find you, I'm going to do what I got to do, but it's time for me to move on with my life. And those two are the two major characters that change over the course of the 3 books or the graphic novel in total. The story does have good transitions. The writer, the author, he lets you know where you are all the time when switching places. Some of the panels, sometimes we have panels where like 2 things are happening at once. On one panel will show one person, the next panel will show another person, especially like with the opening scene. Like you have side by side shots of V and Evie getting ready to go out on the same night. Although the goals are different, you see them both like getting dressed and everything, checking their outfits and making sure they look good. And Alan Moore does that quite a lot in his book. He has these pages where it's like these 2 things happening at once. And there's kind of like this theme, ongoing theme of duality. You have Evie, you have Mr. Finch and the Finger Man versus Derek, and then it turns to Creed after Derek is killed. And then you have Adam, Susan, and the kind of parallel each other in certain ways. Each page does work as its own mini comic in a sense, because Alan Moore will start off the scene with one thing, and then by the ending, by the ending transition, you get like the whole page of information, and then the next page starts the next page of information. That's how the book pretty much flows. There are certain parts where the story would start on the bottom of the page and then end on the bottom of another page. But for the most part, it's pretty concise, man, and pretty like legit, you know, comic book writing from beginning to end. Even like every chapter itself, it'll start, at the top of one page, and then 3 pages later, the next chapter is ending on the bottom of another page. And it's really ingenious how he's able to fit everything. I mean, every page is between 6 to 9 panels, and he's able to put a lot of information, even if it's just pictures, into that one scene that you're looking at on that page, even though it's all these different panels. The story has good directional flow. For the most part, there are some parts where like I didn't understand what I was looking at, and I had to like look at the next panel to get it. But definitely has good directional flow, I would say. The art style I particularly just did not like, but I love the story. But I just did not like the art style because sometimes I did have a hard time understanding what I was looking at. But it took me a while to get it. Like there's a page in there where see if I can find it, where someone is being shot. Oh, right to it. So you see someone. I don't want to give it away because I don't want to give any spoilers away. But you see someone who gets shot, right here. There are no sound effects. So you kind of have to piece it together. But like I said, it's the duality. In certain scenes, you see V doing what V is doing, and in the other scenes, you see like the civil unrest, and then eventually this person gets shot or whatever. So sometimes you can put it together quite easily. Other times, it's like I don't have no idea what's going on. But I mean, it's other than that, it happens like very very rare, probably like 3 or 4 times in the book. But other than that, the directional flow is pretty good. Like he has a any dialogue like it picks up like a Z, every page, and basically you start off at the top, left of page, you'll go to the right, and then you'll zigzag down, then you'll go this way, then you'll zigzag down, then you'll go this way, and whatever scene you're looking at ends with this last bottom panel. And he does that quite perfectly almost every page. Uh, I would recommend this book to anyone who's a fan of the movie. The movie and the book are two different ways of telling the same story. The thing I like about the movie is that everything's kind of like interconnected. So, and the story kind of like goes full circle as in the graphic novel, everything's a little bit more linear, and the graphic novel is a lot more meatier than the movie is. So you have a lot more information, a lot more side characters, a lot more like soliloquies, and just people going off on tangents or on random thoughts in the book than you do in the movie. But it's really good. Pretty much the movie and the book are like mirrors. Like you can hold them up to each other, but they are two different ways of telling the same story. Uh, Fun fact is the writer Alan Moore does not like the movie, although he's never seen it. It's a script because I feel like it's one of the better comic book movies out there. Definitely recommend it if you have not read it. Pick it up at the local library or a comic book store. And until next time, keep writing.